know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming.
Tonight, from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's a special Thanksgiving night presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. And the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens.
It is a cold night in western Pennsylvania as we bring you inside Heinz Field here in Pittsburgh. Moments ago, a scene that's played here since 2004. Big Ben Roethlisberger greeted by this sold-out Heinz Field crowd. His Steelers getting set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Time to set the old turducken aside and get ready for football as here we go on a Thanksgiving night. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
His pass, fumble on the play.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 43. He'll drop to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Incomplete. Intended.
Ray certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield. But they
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
At their own.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback.
Jackson.
It's a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 7.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Steelers 46-yard line.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Down at the 41.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Ravens.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Right back to Dobbins on 1st. And he's got some space here. 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, yeah. Backside guys,
man,
that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal.
6-yard line.
And now he'll tuck it and run. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first. First and goal from just inside the 5. They'll run here with Edwards. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The intended receiver there, the rookie Chase Claypool. And now it's 2nd down.
On the coverage.
2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Unnecessary roughness. Defense.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. And it's 2nd down. Ben to throw again. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster there to make the grab. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around.
When you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
To Sean Culkin.
12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
And a Raven first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
On the carry.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
6-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson over the middle here to Brown. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 54 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And it's incomplete. It's a dangerous pass. That's what it was. And it brings up 2nd down. Back to Smith-Schuster. This time complete. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Rolling to his left. No, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing a 2nd there.
Intended for Deontay Johnson.
To throw again is Roethlisberger.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a 1st down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Give him 32 on the play. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. 2nd down and goal. Roethlisberger, but it'll be 2nd and goal. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. We're seeing that play. Focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it looks like Steeler football. It is.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablish.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding. Offense.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Jackson from the shotgun. Open man, Boykin, he's got him. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Jackson's pass.
4 yards on the touchdown grab. As the Ravens push further out in front. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. They find themselves trailing on the scoreboard, but it certainly hasn't been because of what they've been able to do at the receiver position.
And let's face it, partner, we've been around a lot of receivers. Has it ever been their fault when things aren't going well? We know how they operate, right? And right now what they're saying is, well, guess what? If we want to win, throw it to us even more. We're the ones making the plays.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out to his left. He'll run it. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete.
Juju Smith-Schuster. That's good.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the 1st quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. 1st quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
2 1st downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Matt Judon. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Looking deep here for Ebron. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
28-yard line.
2nd and 14. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
21. Steelers 13.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. It's a foot race. He's at the 30, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 72 yards. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. Well, Lamar Jackson remembers 7 rushing touchdowns in his MVP season of 2019, and he's into the end zone here as well.
And when you hear that 7 rushing touchdowns in 2019, doesn't it surprise you a little bit?
Yeah, you almost expect more, right?
Yeah, in your mind you're thinking Lamar Jackson got in the end zone a bunch more. That might be what he does in 2020.
From the 6. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. On the move to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 4.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
I'm trying to understand. I just can't. I'm trying to understand.
So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. And his His throw is incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. The pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
On the coverage.
And it is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.